Good morning. Myself T. Usharani, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemical Engineering, Erode Secondary Engineering College. Let me discuss about the production and utilization of food products. So, first of all, we know what is cereal grains. It is a cheapest source of food. It contains bulk of protein content and rice, wheat, corn, sorghum, millets, barley, oats, and are common variety. But rice and wheat and maize are most important cereal grains. What is rice? Rice it is a stable food of half of the world population. It cultivated as a paddy. Paddy means is the rice grain with husk. The grain is covered by gull and bran. Bran means it is a fiber content. Main content are 80% salt and 5 to 8% proteins and 10 to 14% moisture and less than 1% minerals. This is the major content. Major content is starch. So the next components of rice. It's a gelatin. It is a principal protein. Albumin, globulin, and prolamine are present in small quantities. Many enzymes like lipase, proteinase, amylase, etc. are also present for rice. Free sugars like dextrin, sucrose, and glucose are also present in the rice. Then how the rice is processed? It is a milling of paddy raw rice. It gull of grains removed by feeding a paddy to sellers and gullers. The gulls are separated from kernels by jet of air. It passing a jet of air. We are removing the gulls. Then brown rice is developed rancidity. Brown rice means it is a unpolished rice. Then polishing it removes the alluron layer and gives the glossy white finish on treatment with talc and sugar. We are removing the alluron layer which prevent the rancidity. Parboiled rice is obtained by parboiling paddy before milling. This is more nutritive content. Rice products. These are the rice products are produced in order to enhance the storage capability, easy cooking, etc. The rice products are parched rice, puffed rice, flaked rice, rice flour, and rice starch are some common rice products. Parched rice, how it is prepared means it is prepared by throwing and parboiled rice into sand heated to high temperature. What will happen means the rice kernels begin to swell and crackle. The mixture is then sieved to separate from the parched rice. It can be consumed salted or unsalted or with milk. It may be consumed three stages. That is consumed by adding the salt or unsalted curd or with adding the milk. Then next, puffed rice, how it is prepared. The made from sun-dried paddy. This is made from sun-dried paddy. This is very important. Paddy is moistured with hot water, and after 2 to 3 hours the water is decanted. That is, water is removed. The moisture paddy is set aside for 10 hours. Sun-dried and parched in sand, the paddy grinds swell and release the puffed rice. The puffed rice is separated from the sand by sieving and winnowing. Then how prepared by flaked rice means it made from parboiled rice. The paddy is soaked in water for 3 days. Why it is soaked in water means to soften the kernel, which is boiled in water for few minutes. Only few minutes the paddy is boiled. After cooking, water is drained off, and paddy is heated in a vessel to break open husk and flatten the kernel. Husk is removed. Packed rice can be stored for months together without any spoilage, that is means deterioration. The next, rice flour. How the rice flour is prepared? The rice flour made by pulverizing broken rice kernels obtained during milling process. Used for making biscuits. The rice flour is used for making biscuit, pancake mixture, and waffles. Because of their water absorbing capacity, we are adding the biscuit, pancake, etc. Used as a thickener as a baby food. In baby food, we are adding thickener as rice flour. Main raw material for vermicelli and puppet, etc. Then the next product is rice starch. It is prepared by broken rice kernel. Rice kernel are steeped in The rice kernels are steeped in 0.3 percentage caustic soda solution for a day. To separate why we are adding this means it is separate a kernels embedded in protein matrix. We are removing the starch. These kernels are washed with water, dried and ground into flour. Flour is mixed with caustic soda solution. It is dissolved in gelatin, leaving behind the starch. We are removing the gelatin. Used in puddings, peas, ice creams, etc. The next cereal grains are wheat. The grain of wheat is enclosed in an outer covering bran of many layers. Wheat bran largely consists of cellulose and it is indigested by humans. It is indigestible. The gem at the base of the grain is rich in fats, proteins, vitamin B and E and iron. The how the wheat are processed means the milling process of whole wheat includes cleaning operation in the first stage. First stage, the cleaning operation also completed for milling process. It involves the use of rubble separator. Rubble. What is the use of rubble separator in wheat processing means to remove the gross contaminants. Then disc separator. It is removed to wheat seeds. Then magnetic separator to remove the piece of metals. And last one is washer and wisher. It device to remove the dirt of the wheat. Then washed wheat undergoes conditioning and tempering. The wheat is said to be conditioned when it has certain quantity of water. The water content varies with different kind of wheat. The second stage of milling of wheat is conditioning. Wheat is subjected to flour milling to get maximum proportion of flour, precise specification of quality. Salmonella, hard grains, is obtained by byproduct when wheat is sent over the break rolls. It is largely made up of coarse granules of endosperm, that is the part of the seed which act as a food store for developing plant embryo. Usually, it contains starch with protein and other nutrients. The whole meal flour is obtained by milling the whole wheat without separation of bran, gem, endosperm, and stachula. That is a small structure of scaped like shield. Then the wheat is used for bread manufacturing process. The wheat and rye are the only cereal capable of yielding the flour suitable for baking the bread. The bread baking, the two ingredients are rye and wheat. The wheat for bread making is hard and spring sown with 10 to 14 percentage proteins. Steps in bread making: duff mixing and fermentation to convert starch of wheat. Duff means that duff it mixing with fermentation to convert starch of wheat flour into sugar. We are adding the sugar. It's capable of being fermented to yeast. Molding and providing the duff to give the fine silky structure and baking. The wheat products are besides bread, it is a main component of flour used for making cakes, pastries, and biscuits. It is also obtained from the soft winter wheat, mainly grown in Europe. Macaroni products like pasta, spaghetti noodles, ravioli, and vermicelli are also made up of wheat. Then another type of grain is maize. This grain contains outer gull or bran with high fiber content. In the mass, the outer layer is contains high amount of fiber. The embryo is rich in oil and the endosperm is starch. The embryo having high amount of oil, endosperm it contains high amount of starch. 11 percentage of protein, 4 percentage of fat, and 3 percentage of fiber. 65 percentage of starch and 1.5 percentage of minerals. It is deficient in vitamin niacin, but the germ oil is used as the salad for dressing. Salad dressing, we are using the this oil, maize oil. The maize bran and oil cake are used as a animal feed, also used for making cereals and porridge. Then millets. These are the small seeds. Grass, and there are two types. They are finger millet, that is rocky, and pearl millet means bajra. The other kind of millets are foxtail millet, kudo millet, and poso millet. Rocky has the better nutritive value other than rice. Compared to rice, the ragi is the highest nutritive value content. Then sorghum, it is known as locally as a jowar. It especially contains vitamins like riboflavin, pyroxidine, pantothenic acid, and nicotinic acid and biotin. Malt extract of sorghum are used in a pharmaceutical industries. Then next, barley, oats, rye. The barley is the oldest grain used for bread making. It is also used for malting, brewing, and as a cattle feed. Oats is nutritious grain commonly used as breakfast cereal. It is rich in B group of vitamins. Rye is also used for bread making and also cattle feed and for production of distilled liquors. And next grain is legumes. Legumes and pulses are the edible fruits for pot-bearing plants. Pulses also known as grain legumes. They are also main source of protein for vegetarians. The pulses are main source of proteins for vegetarian peoples. The pulses are lacking in sulfur-containing amino acid. That is, pulses are include variety of dry beans, kidney beans, lima beans, butter beans, and broad beans, chickpeas, cow beans, black eyed beans, and bighorn beans. Also, pulses are all varieties of lentils. Pulses also contain some toxic substance such as inhibitor of enzymes. Pulse processing. The pulses are processed mainly to improve its nutritive value. What is the purpose of the processing means to improve the nutritive value. This method also includes soaking, germination, decortation, cooking, or fermentation. Soaking reduces the olive oxide and phytin content in pulses. Germination and spotting improve the nutritive value by increasing the riboflavin, chlorine, butane, and acid content. Decortation reduces the toxic and anti-nutritional factors in pulses. Cooking destroy enzyme inhibitors, improve nutritional content and digestibility. And pulses are the edible seeds of plants in the legume family. Pulses grown in pots and some come in variety of shapes, size and colors. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization FAO recognizes 11 types of pulses that are dry beans, dry broad beans, dry peas, chickpeas, cowpeas, lentils, bambra beans, benches, lumpins, and pulses nests. Not elsewhere specified minor pulses that do not fall into one of the other categories. Legumes are the significant source of protein, dietary fiber, carbohydrates, and dietary minerals. Grain legumes are cultivated for their seeds, which are used for human and animal consumption or other the production of oils and industrial uses. Grain legumes include beans, lentils, lupins, peas, and peanuts. The next topic is vegetable. Vegetable it provide abundant nutrient and contribute texture, color, and flavor to food. Vegetables are the various kinds, root, stem, and leaves. Vegetables are few kinds. Storage of vegetables. How the vegetables are stored means the mostly consumed fresh. Depending upon the type, they can be stored for certain time. Storage brings about change in color. We are storing the vegetables means after some times it will be, color will be changed and also texture also changed. This mainly due to storage temperatures. Sugar's temperature also decrease in most cases. So vegetables like potatoes are stored at around 10 degrees Celsius to avoid browning. But to have high sugar content, they have to be stored below 10 degrees Celsius. Then next, cold storage. Cold storage is carried out at around -1 to 4 degrees Celsius at high humidity. During storage, there can be weight loss about 2 to 10%. We are storing the vegetables means the weight loss will be there 2 to 10%. Ascorbic acid and carotenoid content also decreases for storing the vegetables. There are also starch and pectin degradation, that is spoilage will be occur. Vegetables chosen for deep freezing are usually of the highest quality. Vegetable salads includes uncooked raw or green vegetables with or without salad dressing. These are the vegetable products, that is dehydrated vegetables, canned vegetables, pickled vegetables, vegetable pasty, juice and powders. Dehydrated vegetables reduce moisture content to avoid growth of microbes. There is a significant change in nutrient content. Fats are degraded along with color and flavor. These vegetables are light, air and moisture sensitive and require careful packaging under nitrogen or vacuum in bags, impregnated paper and cardboard foils, cans, etc. Canned vegetables. The canning involves heat sterilization. It is an important method of storage and preservation. It involves cleaning, trimming, sorting, grading, and Blanching of freshly harvested fruits. What is the use of blanching? Blanching we are inactive the native enzymes. Grading based on the quality, the vegetables were separated and also remove the undesirable flavors using blanching operation. Pickled vegetables, spontaneous lactic acid fermentation of vegetables such as cabbage, cucumber, beans, lettuce, broccoli, etc. yields pickled vegetables. Vegetable paste, juice powders. Vegetable puree or paste is a finely dispersed slurry of the vegetables. Vegetable juices are obtained by disintegrating cleaned and blanched vegetables. The powdered produced by spray drying operation or vacuum or freeze drying the vegetable juices. Drying means removing the moisture content from the vegetable products. Then next we discuss about fruits. The fruits are matured ovaries or flavors containing the seeds. They are commonly classified homogeneous fruits, stone fruits, berries, tropical and subtropical fruits, citrus fruits, shell fruits, wild fruits. Shell fruits contains cashew, peanuts, almonds, etc. And wild fruits contain rose hips, elderberries, etc. Various kind of fruits, that is berries. It fruits with layer of fruit coats or pericarp. This contains the seed in juicy pulp. Example is strawberries, blackberries, grapes, etc. Then next we discuss about citrus fruits. It is brightly colored with tangy, tasty, and sweetness. They are rich in vitamins. Why it is tangy, tasty means it rich in vitamin C. The skin of these fruits also their leaves and flavors the essential oils used in perfumes. The citrus fruits skins and leaves are used for extracting the essential oil. It is used for perfumes. Example orange, lemon, citron, etc. Then next we discuss about stone fruits. Have a thick skin and juicy flesh enclosing a single large seed. Example cherry, apricot, fig, etc. The next is tropical and subtropical fruits. They are usually grown in the tropic regions. Example Indian gooseberry, butterfruits, banana, etc. Ripening of fruits. Endogenous enzyme brings about various changes in the fruits. Based on the endogenous enzyme changes, the fruits maturation or ripening of fruits will color will change. As for the fruit ripens, a major amount of pectin. That pectin is converted to pectic acid. What will happen? Pectin is converted to pectic acid means it soften the fruits and edible tissue. So the outer layer tissue will be softened and color will be brightness. The ripening involves various physical and chemical changes in the fruit. Ripening process means various physical as well as chemical changes will occur in the fruit. Changes in metabolic pathway also occur during the ripening of fruits. Next, the effect of chemicals on ripening. Phytohormones like auxins, gibberellins, cytokines, aspartic acid, and ethylene regulate the plant growth. If many chemicals either immediate these hormones or inhibit their activity. Various activities like ripening, blossoming of flower, etc., influenced by these chemicals. Fruit ripening is coupled with the biosynthesis of ethylene. Ethylene increases membrane permeability and also accelerates the metabolic and ripening activities. Where increasing the ethylene means it also accelerates the metabolic and ripening activities. Carbon dioxide is an ethylene antagonist and also retards the ripening. Fruit harvesting. Harvesting it is usually done by hand picking. The ideal time for the picking of fruits depend upon the various factors like type of fruit, easy of picking, the weather, etc. Then blanching, we already discussed about blanching means we are just inactive the native enzymes. Fruits for cold storage blanches to deactivate the endogenous enzyme and also continued for ripening. Heat ripening is carried out for those fruits used for baking peas, puddings, etc. This method is not preferred for the fruits meant for cold storage. Storage of fruit. Fruit can be stored for a few months in cold store or in controlled atmosphere. This suitability and duration of storage depend upon the nature of the fruit. Depend upon the fruit, the storage duration and temperature also vary. Fruits may also be stored under controlled atmospheric conditions, lowering the oxygen content. How much means it is up to 3%. These are the fruit products, that is dry fruits, canned fruits, rum fruits, and fruits in sugar syrup, jams, jellies, marmalade, and fruit beverages. These are the types of some of the fruit products. Then next we discuss about spices. So spices and contaminants or plant products which give the disinfectant flavor and aroma to food. It also used for some pharmaceutical industry for making the some products. Commonly used, these spices are we are using for flavoring agent and the seasoning of the food. They are generally buds. In the spices maybe will we are getting the buds, flower or fruits, bark or root of that plants. Then these are the classification of spices. Aromatic fruits, that is example black pepper, paprika, vanilla, chilies, dill, juniper, berries, fenugreek. And aromatic seeds are cardamom, nutmeg, mustard. And aromatic barks are cinnamon and cassia. Then aromatic flowers are cloves, rhizomes, example ginger and turmeric. Leaves, parsley, rosemary, shaggy. And punganut is sesame, pepper, ginger, mustard. Phenolic species are cloves, eugenol, allspice. Colored species are saffron, turmeric, paprika. What are the characteristics of spices? The characteristic flavor and aroma of species is due to stem volatile essential or volatile oils and organic solvent soluble oleosins. Main component of these oils are mono or terpenes, phenols, aromatic hydrocarbons, alkaloids, and pyrazines. A variety of mechanisms are responsible for the generation of the characteristic flavor and aroma compounds in spices. Example, biosynthesis of cinnamaldehyde and pyrazines in capsicum, etc. These are the characteristics of spices. And the harvesting and processing of spices. So black pepper is this is the one type of spices. It is obtained by harvesting the spike of fully matured fruits when they are start yellowing. The berries are separated from spice by rubbing and the threshing and they're immersed in boiling water to inactive the native enzyme. Immersed in boiling water, that process is known as blanching operation. Chilies are picked and used when green and ripe or when they are sun-dried. Saffron is coloring spice which contains crocin as the pigment. That pigment only contain that color, saffron color, that crocin. Garlic is strong flavored due to sulfur containing allicin. So the allicin is present in that garlic. It flavored in strong flavor. Asafoetida Sophidiata is the gum oozing from the rhizome species. Cardamom is a dry fruit with flavoring and medicinal.